That was our plane. That small thing behind me. This is so beautiful. It's really, really cool. Bella guys, it's Claudio here from this beautiful place in North Yorkshire, just a few steps from the house where I've been living in the last 10 months. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I hope your travel spirit is high today, and I'm very excited to take you on a breathtaking journey to one of the most beautiful and lesser known gems in the Atlantic Ocean. Welcome to our adventure on Porto Santo Island. Camera is recording. Safe recording now. Playing. Just a quick hop from the most well-known Madeira. We took a flight so quick that by the time you finish a snack, you're landing. And the plane was so small, I almost offered to flap my arms to help out. It's a small plane. I'm a bit worried. Also, the runway is so short, you want to put your feet and brake like Fred Flintstone. For those who prefer the sea route, there is also a ferry, but hold on tight, the winds might turn your journey into a sea roller coaster. Located northeast of the most famous Madeira island, Porto Santo is renowned for its golden sandy beaches, stunning landscapes and rich history. So sit back, relax, and let's explore this paradise together. Ok, poi si continua. Before we dive deeper, I just want to mention that this video is not sponsored by anyone. However, I am recently participating in the Røde affiliate program. If you like what you're hearing now, which is coming through the brand new Røde Wireless Pro, and you want to purchase this microphone or any other microphone on their website, you can click on this affiliate link, which will take you to the official Røde brand store. This way you can contribute to supporting me as a creator, because Røde will send me a small percentage. Whatever amazing product you decide to get, make sure you do it through this affiliate link that you will find in the description. Thank you so much, everybody. This channel would not be possible without your support. Picture this, a small but mighty paradise covering just about 42 square kilometers, with a climate that's so mild and stable, it's like the island itself is on a permanent vacation. And yes, before you ask, you can fit roughly 6,000 soccer fields on the island. As the drone soars above the pristine shores of Porto Santo, we get our first glimpse of its expansive golden beach, stretching for over 9 kilometers. What about the interior? A stunning mix of cultivated land, lush forests, and dramatic volcanic rock formations, making it a diverse and fascinating place to explore. Sounds dreamy, right? Porto Santo has a very low population with only around 5,500 residents. We visited in mid-March, which was perfect to experience the island with very few people around. We stayed there for 12 days, which gave us plenty of time to embrace almost every island's attractions and have 2 or 3 days of absolute relaxation, doing nothing but enjoying the serenity. I mean, for many people it's probably too much, but we love to dedicate a good amount of time to a tiny place. They say in the small barrel you have the best wine, and that's the case of Porto Santo. It is so tiny. From every peak you can see the whole island. Before I share with you our 5 favorite spots in Porto Santo, I got a little trivia for you. I'll ask a question and you will have a few seconds to guess the right answer. What year was Porto Santo discovered? A. 1408, B. 1418, C. 1428, and D. 1438. The correct answer is B. 1418. Portuguese explorers João Gonçalves Zarco and Tristão Vaz Teixeira were on one of their voyages. Funny, they were actually trying to avoid a storm when they stumbled upon this stunning island. Talk about a silver lining. Here's another trivia for you. Which famous navigator lived on Porto Santo for a time? A. Vasco da Gama, B. Ferdinand Magellan, C. Christopher Columbus, D. Bartolomeo Diaz. The correct answer is C. Christopher Columbus. He lived on the island and married a local woman called Filipa Moniz Perestrello. Good job, Chris. Imagine Columbus saying to his wife, Filipa, forget the new world, we're staying here. They got married in Vila Baleira, the main city in the municipality of Porto Santo, which was made city on the 7th of August 1996, so pretty recently. Here's the last question for you. What is the nickname given to Porto Santo Island? Is it A, the Golden Island? Is it B, the Green Gem? Is it C, the Hidden Jewel? Or is it D, the Atlantic Pearl? I'm not gonna tell you the answer now, but stick around till the end of the video to find out the correct one. Now, let's dive deeper into the fascinating history and attractions of Porto Santo. As mentioned, the island was discovered in 1418. It was the first island of the Portuguese Age of Discovery and played a significant role in maritime exploration. Today, if you want to learn more about his life and his time on the island, you can visit the Christopher Columbus House Museum in Vila Baleira. Although we stayed 12 days on the island, we haven't visited the museum because for this first time here, we decided to prioritize the discovery of the island's natural beauty. Sto sole mi fa impazzire, mi piace. Porto Santo offers much more than its stunning beaches. The island's geography is diverse with rolling hills, lush valleys and dramatic cliffs. The highest point is Pico do Facho at 517 meters, and despite Porto Santo's small size, hikers will find plenty of trails to explore, each offering unique perspectives of the island's rich natural diversity. And this is the perfect moment to dive into our 5 favorite spots of Porto Santo Island, starting with Pico de Ana Ferreira. Pico de Ana Ferreira is one of our absolute favorite hiking spots and has several attractions, such as the numerous caves to explore and a hike to the summit along the jagged ridge. At the beginning of the nice walk towards the top, whilst you're having a lovely view of Porto Santo golf course designed by the golf legend Seve Ballesteros, you meet the stunning Organ Pipes rock formation. This unique organ pipe arrangement of pentagonal rock columns looks like it was carved by ancient aliens, but it's actually the result of volcanic activity millions of years ago. The crest was produced by differential erosion, which means the host rocks were worn out, exposing the more durable and resistant inner layer of mugeritic rock, if it's how you pronounce that. These basalt columns here are simply mesmerizing, and you will love staring at this Mother Nature's very own art installation. After visiting the organ pipes, you will spot a worn trail to the left of the rock formation, which leads to the northern end of the crest of Pico de Ana Ferreira, and that's where you will find the cave. This hike is not for everyone, but if you are adventurous, traversing the spine of the rock formation will be one of the highlights of your Porto Santo trip. This is absolutely marvelous. We are so happy. I read somewhere that you can eat the tabaibo fruit from the cactus you encounter, and that it's very juicy and sweet. Unfortunately, I read it when we got back home, so it was too late to taste it, but I'm sure there will be a second chance. After visiting the cave, you will climb around the corner and get on top of the cave. This is easier than it sounds, and you can achieve it by taking a direct route to the summit along the ridge. Here is where you get breathtaking panoramic views, and it makes it the perfect spot for a dramatic selfie. Just watch your step though. It's really windy. We're almost on top of Porto Santo, basically. I can see the whole island. Got a microphone hidden underneath my vest. Hopefully it's doing its job properly. This is pretty dangerous because I'm exactly on top of this cave, which is called Gruta de Ana Ferreira. I would not recommend this hike if it has been raining, as you don't want to be on these rocks when it's slippery. But as you can see, it was a lovely day when we went there, and the rocks were very dry and grippy. Thank you, nature of Porto Santo. This is amazing. This attraction itself was worth the trip, but stay tuned because we're just getting started. Of all the moments. I'm making it worse. I should just pretend they don't exist. They don't exist. They're gonna go away. They don't exist. They're still there. The next place to visit is the dunas of Porto Santo. They are located in the southern coast near the village of Campo de Baiso. These sand dunes are not just beautiful, they are a testament to the island's ever-changing landscape. Walking through their fine sand feels like stepping into another world. It's quiet, peaceful, and the only sound is the wind gently shifting the sand. These dunas give you a perfect hint of what you can find on this island in March. Basically, desert. There is no one here. Only on Friday and Saturday we've noticed a little more people. Probably the ferry was bringing people from Madeira. The fact itself that we remember every single person we met during this trip speaks for itself. There aren't many hikers on this island, which is weird, but we're actually happy of it. It gave us the chance to explore and simply enjoy the nature, get completely lost. It's nice to speak to someone every now and again, but it is also a very cool experience to be completely abandoned. Personally, I've never been to such a small island for such a prolonged time. I knew it was gonna be something special, definitely a new experience. It is absolutely meeting our expectations and going beyond. We felt like we were the last two people on Earth. It was absolutely magical.
We could be in the Sahara.
These dunes are surreal. They create a desert-like environment, but at the same time, you are right next to the hills and the ocean, which is such a unique combination. And from here, you have a clear view of the 3 peaks of Porto Santo. Fun fact, these dunes were formed over thousands of years by the relentless Atlantic winds. Also, if you are into bird watching, rejoice. These dunes are great to spot some unique species like the Berthelot's pipit and the Madeira lark. And a little tip for you, bring a scarf or a hat unless you want a free sandy exfoliation. And when you get back to your apartment, don't forget to empty your shoes. Trust on this one. Oh, this is beautiful. Alright guys, before I give you a few more juicy insights of Porto Santo, I wanted to share a little behind the scenes magic with you. So quick shout out to Dehancer, the plugin I use for color grading most of this video. If you love the film look you are seeing right now, you can achieve the same result or even a better one with Dehancer. I've been using this plugin for almost a year now and I absolutely love it because its features are incredibly good. And it's actually easy to use, so whether you're a first-time editor, a filmmaker, or even an expert colorist, Dehancer is your best friend. You can use my promo code CLADESI for a 10% discount on any Dehancer product purchased on their website. By doing so, not only you will save some bucks, but you will also be contributing to grow this channel, helping me to create even better content. Many of you have already taken advantage of the promo code, and I want to take this opportunity to share my gratitude. You guys are amazing, and it's thanks to you if this channel is still going strong. I truly can't thank you enough. There is a link up here where I show you the differences between Dehancer Pro and Lite version, and I will also leave another video in the description where I shared my color grading workflow with Dehancer Pro as part of a larger tutorial on how to create a Hollywood aerial opening scene. If you wish to suss out the potential of Dehancer, you could start a free 2-week trial license and get a feel of what each of the several amazing tabs of this plugin can give you. I have put the link for a free trial in the description too, just to make things a little more comfortable for you. Alright fellow adventurers, let's talk about the hike to PICO, BRANCO and TERRA. This trail is a must-do on Porto Santo. It has... This trail is a must-do on Porto Santo, offering jaw-dropping views and a good workout. It's like nature's own gym, minus the sweaty strangers. The hike up to PICO BRANCO, standing at 450 meters, is about 5 kilometers, and trust me, your legs will feel it. Did you know that PICO BRANCO translates to White Peak due to its striking white limestone? Once you reach the top, you are greeted with panoramic views that make you forget all about that burning sensation in your calves. TERRA instead is a bit more of a gentle stroll, perfect for those who prefer hikes with a side of leisurely. The contrast between the rugged PICO BRANCO and the serene TERRA is like going from a rock concert to a spa day. Just remember to pack some water and snacks, unless you are keen on reenacting a survival show.
I'm not going to need to eat for a week after this one.
And watch out for the wind because it might be as strong as a hairdryer on full blast. But hey, who needs perfect hair when you got these views? Now let's head over to Porto das Salemas, a hidden gem on the northern coast of Porto Santo. This secluded beach is so tucked away, it feels like your own private paradise. Porto das Salemas. And I've just walked on a rock. The tide is getting in. We're a bit late to the party. Sherri is already having fun. She's happy as a kid when we are by the water, especially when there's fish.
So many fish.
There's plenty here. Look, don't run away. Well, run, he's not running. Don't swim away. This place reminds me of one of my favorite movies, Point Break with Keanu Reeves, the tide getting in. We've arrived here 30 minutes ago and this was completely clear. Look now what's going on. The tide is getting in. Are you having fun, Sherri?
The most fun.
The sense of freedom and the tranquility here is unmatched. We spent hours soaking in the sun and the view, feeling like the whole island was ours.
We're marooned on a desert island, a bit like Castaway. Do you remember when he was sat on the beach and he was building his raft and he was thinking, how am I going to get over those big waves? And it's exactly like that here. We've been marooned with just our bag in the clothes room. We're just eating our lunch and we have to decide whether we're going to escape the island or whether we're going to stay here forever. I think I want to stay here forever. So do you eat your lunch or do you ration it in case we're here for weeks and weeks? There's not much to ration because I've eaten all of mine.
The natural rock pools formed by ancient volcanic activity are perfect for a refreshing dip, especially at low tide when they are most accessible. The cliffs surrounding the beach are composed of rocks that are millions of years old, adding a touch of history to the scenery, and the turquoise waters create such a serene oasis.
Oh, this is what I see around me, guys. This place is all for us. It is a random Monday in March. There's nobody here.
Sherri, I know you love the ocean. What's your favorite thing?
It's wild and vast and the smell revitalizes you and the sound of the waves is just so energetic. I've always loved the ocean. It's mesmerizing, the fact you can just sit here for hours watching waves and never get bored. We will never overcome the sea and we always have to respect it, and there's something really magnetizing about that.
Would you live on the sea? Would you be, for example, a lighthouse keeper?
I'd love to be on a lighthouse for a while, but I'd love all my friends to come and visit. I'd love to have a house, you know, see the sea in all seasons. It's not just the summer. I'm not a summer sea person. I love it in all conditions.
Getting to Porto da Salemas involves a bit of a trek, but the reward is a tranquil spot where you can unwind, especially after a few days of trekking.
Have you enjoyed yourself?
Coming here was so cool.
Oh my God, the best experience ever.
I'm not going to tell you exactly how to reach it, and I know this sounds a bit naughty, but it's that I want to keep it a hidden gem and I want you to discover this paradise on your own. Just make sure to bring some snacks and water because you won't want to leave anytime soon.
The most beautiful place.
Let's talk about the crown jewel of Porto Santo, a stunning 9 kilometers beach stretching along the southern coast. Imagine walking along soft and golden sands with the gentle Atlantic breeze kissing your face. The serene sound of waves lapping the shore makes you feel like you're in a dream. This beach is so vast it feels like it's all yours, and it's perfect for a peaceful and meditative stroll. As you walk, you can admire the crystal clear water and occasional seabirds soaring overhead. At the end of the beach, you will reach Ponta do Ilhéu.
We are in the most desertic part of Porto Santo. That's the end of the island. It took us more than 2 hours walking through this big stretch of white sand, which, as you can see, looks more orange than white, but English people still call it white for some reason.
Here, you can take a well-deserved break and enjoy a drink at a bar with a panoramic view of Ilhéu da Cal, a small islet that adds to the picturesque scenery. Hold on to your hat, guys, or the strong wind will steal it from you.
We found our oasis in the end. We presume this is a restaurant, so we're gonna give it a try.
That big rock you see behind me is detached by only,
I don't know, probably 300 meters or more. I don't know, 5.
The rough sea between Porto Santo and Ilhéu da Cal creates such a dramatic backdrop, making it a perfect spot for some awe-inspiring photographs.
We're looking terrible. Look what I had to do. I had to put my shorts on my head. And look at Sherri. Look at Sherri. She looks like
Lawrence of Arabia, at your service.
Before you even start the walk, do us a favor please and cover your whole body with sun cream, even in March. How do I know this? Well, we got sunburned. The beach was so attractive, we rushed to sink our feet in the sand and we forgot to put the cream. I know, it was very foolish of us.
I think everyone prefers
prefers it with your pants on your head.
Okay. It makes everything more interesting.
We are now at the end of the island. Ching, ching. At the end of the island. Ching, ching. At the end of the island. Ching, ching. It's my green at the end of the island. We made it!
Okay, let's dig deeper into some interesting facts about Porto Santo, shall we? Porto Santo is home to several fascinating caves, such as the limestone caves at Porto dos Frades. These natural formations offer a glimpse into the geological history of the island, and they are a treat for adventure seekers and geology enthusiasts alike. Just remember to mind your head, you know, low ceilings. The island's golden sands are believed to have therapeutic properties, especially beneficial for rheumatic diseases. This has made Porto Santo a popular destination for health tourism. Historically, these sands were used by locals for natural remedies long before modern medicines recognized their benefits. So if you see someone rolling around in the sand, they might just be healing, not losing their marbles. Despite its small size, the island boasts unique flora and fauna. The island's semi-arid climate supports a variety of plant species, including endemic ones like the Porto Santo lavender. Also, you might spot the Madeira wall lizard or the unique Porto Santo water beetle. And if you are really lucky, you could even encounter the elusive Porto Santo stick insect, which is so good at camouflage, it's practically invisible. In fact, we haven't spotted it, but you might be luckier. And let's not forget the local cuisine, which is mwah. Fresh seafood is a highlight, with dishes like lapas, a type of limpet, and espada con banana, a unique combination of black scabbard fish and banana that you simply must try. It's like a tropical party in your mouth. The island is also famous for its traditional bolo do caco, a delicious flatbread that is perfect with garlic butter or eaten as a sandwich with octopus, espetada, miglio fritto, or as a prego sandwich. Historically, bolo do caco was baked on hot stones, giving it a distinctive texture and flavor. If you find a restaurant that still keeps this tradition alive in Porto Santo, let me know the name in the comments, please. I warn you, you might develop an addiction for bolo do caco. It's so good. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the answer to my last trivia question. Do you remember? The nickname given to Porto Santo Island is the Golden Island. It is known for its stunning golden beaches and beautiful sandy coastline. So, if you guessed A, congratulations, you are a Porto Santo expert. This is a wrap, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey, and I hope you have enjoyed discovering this island's natural beauty, its rich history and unique experiences as much as we have. If you found this video helpful or you simply had fun watching, do me a favor and give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe for more adventures like this. All these actions might seem small to you, but they are very important and they can help the channel more than you imagine. Porto Santo is very tiny but compressed with lots of things to do and places to visit, so don't get angry at me if I miss some of them, which I'm pretty sure I did. But please feel free to share your experience in the comments and this whole community will benefit from that. Feel free to correct my clearly improvised pronunciation, and if you have any questions or if there are other places you'd like us to explore, let us know in the comments below, and who knows, I might pick your choice for our next trip. I've got more travel videos upcoming, but in the meantime, you might want to watch this video or this video. Until next time, happy travels everyone, and as always, enjoy first, then hit record. Bella!